Hey, Peggy, what's going on? Good to see you. We're just sitting out here chilling on the back patio. Thanks for stopping in, Peggy. Yeah, I figured Martin would be asleep. And let's see, it is, what time is it here? Almost 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's like 4 in the morning in the UK. Almost 4. How was your day today, Peggy? That's wild. You guys are getting a heat wave back east. We have like record cool temperatures this year. I think we've only hit the 90s one time so far, as opposed to we should have already had at least 3 weeks in the 90s. 111 in France. Wow. Sounds like they're gonna have fresh French fries, huh? I heard that, Peggy. And I also heard one that if you're sitting in traffic in your vehicle with the AC on, that you can also get a ticket for that. I don't know if it's true or not. That's just what I heard. Yeah, that's crazy, ain't it? They want people to die, and they also want people to be in total fucking compliance, even if it costs you money out of your pocket. They want you to comply. Be safe. What's up, man? Wow, crazy weather, huh, brother? Yeah, I decided to do a little stream out here, having a smoke, sitting out on the back patio with the fountain going on. Maybe that snake will show up. I got a snake living in that corner somewhere. He comes out occasionally when I got the fountain going and just hangs out for about 15, 20 minutes. He doesn't really drink. I think he absorbs it through his skin. I'm not sure, but he likes to hang out on that fountain. Yep, that's a fact, Peggy. Anybody in desperation, whether it's food, heating, air conditioning, gasoline, yeah, any of those commodities, they have control, total control. And that's like my name, Jack Prepper. I'm not prepping for the end of the world, nothing like that. I'm just prepping for short term. Oh, short term supplies, short term gasoline, all that kind of stuff. I'm not prepping for the end of the world. Nobody can prep for that. If it's the end of the world, it's the end of it. That's a fact, ain't it, B say? Yep. Yeah, people get desperate. They do crazy shit. Yeah, it is pretty clear, isn't it? They want us totally submissive, totally dependent on food, gasoline, water, everything. When we got a new water system up here put in, we're what, almost 40 miles from the city of Wenatchee, and we got a grant from the government to redo our water system, and they tried to jam us up and prolong it to where our deadline ran out, and the government would, reclaim the grant, and then the city could step in, or the county, and take over our water supply. And we filed a countersuit when it got down in the last 2 weeks, because we filed the permitting almost 3 years before we were going to start breaking ground. And they stalled and stalled and stalled. We filed suit against them, and within, I think 11 days, 10 or 11 days, they were like, okay, here's your permitting, go for it. Yeah, if you control a person's, like where we live, we're 34 miles from town. The nearest place we can get groceries is about 20 miles. So if you can control somebody's gasoline, their water supply, and their food supply, you have total control. Into discussion. Yeah, it's doing the same here in Washington. In fact, now that everybody's writing letters to our governor and to our senators, congressmen, and representatives, what was their solution? Let's pass another 8 cents gas tax. They put another 8 cents on our already outrageous gas tax. That's their solution. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, if you live in a blue state, you need to get the fuck out of it. These blue states, their only solution is tax, tax, tax. When they totally eliminated one tax status, like the higher class, the employers, the people that actually make business, the people that actually hire people, put them to work, pay the taxes, they're driving those people out of this state. Yeah, and gas is hovering around the low 70s, high 60s a barrel for crude oil. There's no fucking reason that we should be paying these kind of prices. It's absolute scalping. Supply and demand. Yeah, see, we have a almost a, I think it is a 51 cent per gallon carbon tax. So that's basically they're taxing you on the air. So I want to know, I want to see the oh the all the statistics on since they've been doing all their bullshit, how much the oxygen levels have went up or decreased. You know, I want to see some. I want to see something, some facts in paper that justify you charging me 51 cents per gallon on a carbon tax. Justify that to me, and they can't. It's absolute fucking bullshit. Yeah, we'll see, huh, Peggy? Time will tell. I know, it's ridiculous. The oil companies are fucking raping us right now, man. Absolute rape. What's like in California? There's places it's pushing $7 a gallon. And the reason it is because with all their EPA bullshit regulation, the refineries have said we're pulling out. It's we can't even keep the lights on anymore. So most of them, well, not most of them. I know four major oil companies refineries have pulled out of California and relocated to Texas, and I know two in the state of Washington have. Yep, yep, that's exactly what they say. You know, and that's what I can't figure out about the United States. They say we only get 2% of our oil through the straits. Why in the fuck hasn't it went down then? I'll tell you why. Hey, B Husky, what's going on, man? I'm just chilling out here on the back patio, having a cocktail and a smoke. Kind of open forum tonight, whatever you guys want to talk about. I was supposed to be fishing today, but I totally spaced it out that it's 4th of July weekend, and my wife and I were wondering today's like, and yesterday, why is there so much traffic? Well, because it's 4th of July weekend, that's why I didn't go fishing. There's just too many people out there camping. I think so too, B say. Raining in Alaska, cold and chilly. Yeah, that sucks. Are you living oh in the lower part, the lower peninsula, or are you up in the mainland? Yeah, that's why I didn't go fishing today because I don't know. It was like 3 years ago. I don't know what we were doing 4th of July weekend. Ran into some people that were just totally drunk out of their fucking minds. They wanted to fight. We were able to get away, but this one kid that was like 17 years old, he wants to pick a fight with the old man, with me. And you know, I knew right away if I knocked this fucking punk out, which I could spit on that bitch and knock him on his ass, I'm going to fucking jail. So I swallowed my pride. I kept my mouth shut. We got back in the car. We left. And I told my wife we are never going out on fucking 4th of July weekend again. There's too many fucking young idiots out there trying to prove that they're idiots. I don't want no part of that shit. Yeah, it is. Next couple days, man. Hey, Wiccan, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping in, B Husky. Thanks for stopping in, Wiccan. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, there's no fireworks going off around here. There's a total ban on them. If you get caught lighting off firecrackers, it's like $1,000 fine here, man. We've had too many forest fires, too many retards out there. You know, you don't go into heavy timber and start shooting bottle rockets off. Some people don't know no better, though. I'm the same way, B Husky. You know, we live up here on a pass. I mean, we got neighbors, you know, probably each house is probably 20, 25 yards on each side of me, but it's a small community, like 80 houses. And we're like, from the nearest town, we're probably close to 20 miles. And I kind of like it that way. And we have some vicious winters here. I mean, last winter we didn't have shit for snow. We maybe had a foot and a half, and it was spread out over 2 months. So I only had to snowblow twice last year. But normally we get anywhere from 8 to 10 feet. And you'll have people move up from the city, from the valley, because oh my God, it's so beautiful here. Yeah, in the summertime, what you see in the wintertime when everything is fucking frozen, buried in snow, and they usually leave. They only make it 1 year and they're gone. Yeah, the animals freak out on the 4th of July, but I don't have to worry about it this year because I have not heard not one firecracker go off all day, and I'm can guarantee I won't hear them tomorrow. There'll be a sheriff sitting up here tomorrow to make sure, because there's a lot of Airbnbs up here and some campsites, and people come up from the city and they think, you know, let our dogs run wild, fucking shoot guns off like firecrackers. Well, it's not quite the Wild West anymore. Things have changed. We don't have mosquitoes at all, bro, because we don't have any standing water. Nowhere. There's no standing water, so there's no habitat for them. I'm the same fucking way, B Husky. I am exactly the same way. You know, Wenatchee is not that big of a town. It's only like, I'm not even sure, probably 65, 70,000 people. And I absolutely fucking hate it. The way people drive in the city. And it's just like, you know, I don't have much patience, but if you live in the city and you deal with that shit every day, you should fucking have patience, man. Because you made that fucking choice to live in a fucking ant farm. Excuse my French, guys. Oh, that's cool, Peggy. Yeah, up in Alaska, I've got cousins living up there, and some down in around Ketchikan, in that group of islands down there, and then I got a couple living in Fairbanks, one in Anchorage, and then I got one cousin that he does about, I don't know, 2 3 months a year up at Dutch Harbor. He's a fisherman, but they've told me about the fucking mosquitoes up there, and I've seen documentaries on those poor fucking caribou just getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, man. But you guys got the tundra. You got a lot of standing water there. We don't have, everything's pretty free flowing here, man. So we don't get much mosquitoes here. Oh, Peggy, funny you mentioned that this morning. My dogs started fucking raising hell at about 1:30 this morning. And I was like, why are they going crazy? And I mean, they were howling and barking. So I went over to my bedroom window and I opened the window and I got a huge nose hit of fresh skunk. And they smelt it upstairs. And I was like, no fucking way are you guys going out there? So They kept raising hell for like 30 minutes. And it was like my wife was awake, I was awake, nobody's sleeping until these bastards are satisfied. So I grabbed my pistol and my flashlight and I kept the dogs inside. I came out and I inspected the entire backyard, made sure it was clear. Then I put the shock collar on my Dalmatian pit cross because he is absolutely fucking obnoxious. And let him out. They ran around, acted crazy. He wasn't barking. He tried to bark a couple times, and I gave him the shock. And then they were pretty well maintained for about another 30 minutes, and then everything was cool. Yeah, we got this year so far has been pretty good, but it hasn't got hot yet. But yeah, we get deer flies and horse flies here too. But it's freaking insane, man. I hate those things. Oh man, I'll bet that was tough, be husky. Ooh, B say, did you get hit with timber fees? Because they'll do that shit here. They'll charge you for the timber that your fire started. I'll tell you what, I sure like living where. I mean, even though we have neighbors, it's still compared to living down in Wenatchee, to where it's just like track housing and apartments and shit. Fuck that, man. I like living up here in the woods. I know the prices have gone way. Everybody's relocating. Everybody's getting the fuck out of blue states, man. Which, as soon as my wife retires, we're looking at property on the Nez Perce Indian Reservation in Idaho. Because then all their bullshit laws, once you're retired and if you move on an Indian reservation, a lot of their bullshit doesn't apply to you because you're on the fucking res, man. Oh, is that right, Peggy? Well, it sounds like you're famous to YouTube, Peggy. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but we got helicopters buzzing around because we're anticipating a lightning storm tonight. And it's 4th of July, and the helicopters are patrolling for fires in case somebody gets stupid. Gilson Trills, I know it is. This is my Zen garden, bro. This is when I don't want to think about nothing and just bullshit. This is my spot right here. It took me about, I don't know, 3-4 years to build this garden back here. The rock wall was already in, but all the plants you see we planted in the patio in the lower part. Stats, what's up, man? Good to see you. I know this is it's such an awesome spot, man. I love it back here. It is totally tranquil, man. Yeah, I see that too, Peggy. And two, if people even use too many emojis, they can get shut down. It's pretty wild. To be honest, I'm just back here having a cocktail, smoking a J, because it's legal here. I'll show you guys the rest of it. I am too, man. I'm an emoji lover. I'll show you guys the rest of the back patio here. This is the backyard. You know what my stone walls contain? The guy that owned the place. This place has only been owned by two people, the guy that built it and me. It's a custom built home. But the stone walls, you know what these stone walls are full of? What they contain? Lizards, snakes, a stoat, mice. And when I say lizards, I mean like skink, blue belly lizards, and one other kind of lizard I haven't been able to identify yet. And then like I said, we got two different types of like garter snakes. You know, they're totally harmless. But yeah, there's a lot of critters living in these rock walls, man. Oh, I love it, man. And I'll tell you what, since that stoat's been living in these walls for about 3 years now. And since he's moved in, I have not hardly had any mice at all. Having a stoat is way better than having a cat because you don't have to feed them, you don't have to clean up after them. Just make sure they have access to where the mice are. I use nature to take care of nature, man. Like my front yard, it's pretty much all weeds, mostly sweet clover, chickweed, and some other kind of wild grasses. But so I don't have to mow as much. I've got like, I don't know, probably 70, 80 wild turkey, several different flocks that come in here every day. What I do is I take that wild bird seed when the clover starts getting high, and I throw that wild bird seed in that clover, and those turkeys take it, I mean, down within an inch. They're scraping it. So by using the turkeys, using the stoat for keeping down, small rodents, I only have to mow my lawn like once or twice a year. I've only had to mow it so far this year once a year. So I let nature take care of it. And the last thing I wanted to do, one promise I made myself when I retire, I'm not going to be on my hands and knees in a fucking flower bed or mowing lawn to the day I die. So I just kind of let shit go wild. Hey, Real Outdoors, what's going on, man? I'm good, brother. I hope you're good too, Real Outdoors. Thanks for stopping in, man. We're just kind of chilling out here on the back patio, having a cocktail and a smoke. Yeah, you guys can kind of see over there in the background on my satellite dish, which I don't use anymore. We have wireless, but a pecker pole fell down in the last windstorm, and it's kind of supported on the edge of the fence in the front of the satellite. So I got to go over there and get the chainsaw out and buck that sucker up because it's good firewood. Yeah, Washington State is beautiful, but the taxes and a lot of the bullshit, man, is the only reason we're leaving. You know, my family's been in this valley for 100, or been in this state for 110 years. My wife was born and raised in Rathrum Prairie in Idaho, and her family, they had been there for probably 125 years. But the way taxes and real estate around the Coeur d'Alene area, it's not much different in Washington now. So we're going to move on the res. Be safe. Not gonna fucking happen, dick. Yeah, I'm the same way, bro. I'm the funniest fucking guy I know. Hell yeah. Real outdoors. That's it right there, brother. Yep. I'm letting it go wild, man. I'm not going to be a slave. I got a half acre here, man. And if I want it all manicured and perfect, I could be like my neighbors. They're from the west side, they're from the coast, and they only use this place for a summer in the summertime. The wintertime they lock it all down, close it up. But every weekend they come over here. They got a huge garden. They put in a lawn. They don't like not even one pine needle in their fucking driveway. And it's just like they come over here and they work straight for about 78 hours. And then they load all their shit up and head back to the city. And it's like, why in the fuck do you even have this place, man? I live in vacation land. I don't fuck with any of this shit. I grew shit that's kind of take over the rock walls. A lot of creeping plants and ground cover, to where I don't have to deal with this shit all the time, man. Yeah, man. When I retired, and guess what I did? I I wanted to do a lot more hunting and building muzzle loaders and stuff, but man, no frills, no mercy got me into fly fishing, and then he got me into fly tying, and I don't even know if I'll hunt again. I think I'll hunt birds, just because I do like bird, grouse and pheasant, and their feathers will be really handy for fly tying. But as far as deer hunting and elk and bear, I don't know. I think I'm fucking done, man. Exactly, B say. That's Hey Lucy, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping in, Lucy. Love you. Um, B say that's what they say about meth heads. That's why they always do it doggy style. That way, both of them can be looking out the window for the police at the same time. I know you just walked into something cray cray, didn't you, Lucy? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you, dear. Pheasants are beautiful and they're also delicious. Yeah, be safe. Oh man, it's cooled down to probably about 65 degrees right now. I mean, it is absolutely spectacular. No wind at all. I mean, it's perfect, perfect fucking weather, man. I love this shit. I got bong lung. So when I'm looking away, my camera's on the back side of the phone and not doing a selfie type, I can't do a zoom. I tried to zoom it back there. Oh, by God, I can too. What the fuck? Earlier it wouldn't let me do that. Jerry, what's going on, my brother? Thanks for coming in, man. Oh, it's just such a gorgeous evening. I mean, there's absolutely no wind, and the wind has been blowing here every day. But about I don't know, about 6 o'clock, the wind just stopped. It just died. Yeah, that's one thing I do like about living up here in the mountains is in the evenings it cools down big time, and like around 11 o'clock at night, if you got all your windows open, you're going to be waking up around midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and shutting all the windows because it cools down big time here in the Pacific Northwest. I mean, it could be 90, 95 degrees in the daytime, and it could get down to low 50s at night. It's freaking insane. Oh, nice, Jerry. Jerry, you gonna live stream it, brother? I was gonna go fishing today, and Jerry, and I totally spaced out. It's Fourth of July weekend, man, and traffic, and all the campgrounds and the lakes and everything can be packed. And there's a lot of people out there that's gonna be partying, a lot of alcohol. It's a good weekend to stay home. I forgot about it being Independence Day. I was a week. Damn, I was a week off. Yeah, we don't go out and do anything on any of the big holiday weekends. No way, man. Too much shit going on. Oh, nice, man. So what's the Jerry? What's your target species? Are you guys going for mackerel or cod? Yeah, I'm going out on Monday, and I'm going for bass. Yeah, I noticed you don't get out much either, Peggy. You're the same as us. We only go out. I mean, my wife has to work, of course, but the only time I go out is either I'm going fishing or I'm going out for a necessity, something that we need, or want. Going for carp, tench, bream, red perch, and roach. Right on, dude. We have up here in the state of Washington on the east side, we have tench. They brought tench over in the 1800s, and they're not a fish you want to eat, but you want to talk about a fish that fights, and you can literally have 2 pound or well 1 pound tench in a freaking mud hole in a pothole on the road. Those things can survive in anything. Yep, we're the same way, Peggy. Well, like I said, my wife has to work, and then I like to get out and go fishing. But the only people I really run into are other fishermen. Yeah, that's how I am too, bro. I'm catch and release, man. 90% of the time, I'm catch and release. Man, I hope you catch some, B say. Yeah, that's how it is here too. Now that it's summertime. Yeah, I stats. I'm kind of the same way. Most of the time. Well, most of the time in the areas I'm fishing that are fly fishing only, it's 100% catch and release, barbless hooks. You're not even supposed to take them out of the water. All the strict rules. But most of the places where I can keep them, it's it's like in ponds that are mud bottom, and you don't even want to eat them anyway. So like I say, 90% of the places I can't keep them, or you don't want to keep them. But once I get up north in the way up in the northeastern corner of Washington, the Pend Oreille River and its drainage, all that's fast moving water, and that's a rock, gravel, bottom river, the whole distance, and the fish out of the Pend Oreille River are absolutely freaking excellent. Yeah, that's how they are. Yeah, I do. Like I said, 95% of the fishing I do is catch and release. It's in fact, since my channel's been going, I think the last time I kept fish is when I went crappie fishing up in northeastern Washington, and I kept like 6 crappie that were over 10 inches long. And that's the only fish I probably kept in the last 2 or 3 years. I haven't kept any trout or anything else. Oh, that sounds cool, Jerry. No shit. I know how you feel, B-Say. My, let's see, when was it? Day before yesterday, my wife had to take our little female pit bull, had to take her over to Pullman, to the University of Washington, uh, Eastern State, I should say, and have a bunch of tests and MRI and a bunch of stuff done. And so she had to spend the night. Well, when she left, the other dog, the male, stayed here with me. And for the first hour they were gone, he just howled and howled and howled. And I was like, all right, dude, we're going for a walk. So I took him for a walk up in the woods. We went over to the pond, let him get in the water a little bit. We screwed around for about an hour and a half. We got back home. He was good for the next day and a half till they got back. They got back last night about 8:30. Yeah, what I got stats is I ran power out here, and that's just an urn of water, and then I got a little pump in it. Yeah, it goes up through the koi, the spitter. But I had to make it to where everything is. I can remove it in the fall because right there where you're looking at where that fountain is in the wintertime, that's under about 4.5, 5 feet of snow. Oh, that sounds cool, Jerry. Hey, Ryan, what's going on, brother? Thanks for stopping in. Oh, it is totally peaceful, bro. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what, Ryan is a great supporter of all the fishing community and people that frequent the fishing communities. Ryan has been a real bonus to our community, and he's just an awesome guy, man. A lot of us don't even know how to do that, or we can't do that on our phones when Ryan's posting all of our links. You're awesome, bro. We appreciate it, man. Oh yeah, we get massive snow here, man. I know. You know what? Now that I'm in my 60s, when I hear water running like that, especially early in the morning, I gotta piss, man. I'm the same way, brother. I know. I love water effects. And what's cool is in the daytime, all the different types of birds. I've had lizards, I've had mice, I've had stoat, a snake. Everybody comes here and drinks water when I got it going on, and I cleaned it out today. I got to clean it at least once a week, but right now, I just cleaned it like 2 hours ago, so it's crystal clear right now. Yeah, hell, last year, I think for about the last 3 years, we haven't had any fireworks because we've had big fires going on. Usually by this time of year, I mean we've got several fires going on in the state, but usually by this time of year we've got some major fires going on. I appreciate all you guys stopping in, man. Thanks. I figured I'd do a little live stream just chilling out back here. I was supposed to go fishing today, but I forgot it was 4th of July weekend, and I just don't want to deal with all the people. So I'm going to head out Monday and go fishing. Well, the thing is, too, even if you buy, the fireworks are, 90% off. If you can't shoot them off, like here, it's a ban. If you start shooting them off, I guarantee you the cops and the fire department's going to show up and you're going to get a ticket. I mean, it's an absolute 100% ban on them. Doesn't matter where you're at in this county. Yeah, some places will still let you light them off, but here, we've had so many fires in the last 10, 15 years that they're not taking any chances. And I mean, look at that timber behind my place. Well, this is behind my house. Not the kind of place, and you can see way all the way up the mountains back there in that little nook. I mean, that ridge line, it's just nothing but heavy timber all the way back. You can see it back there, way up on the ridge lines. See dead snags. I mean, this place is a fucking kinder box, man. Yeah, we got a total ban, 100% ban on them. That's how it is here too, Stats. It's county by county. There are some counties you can shoot them off, but 99% of the state it's shut down. The only place you can really light them off is on Indian reservation. That's the only place you can light them off. You know what, Jerry? I heard that, and I thought it was fucking bullshit, but I heard that. Tinscher, I mean, they're kind of a beautiful fish, but they're kind of an ugly, drab looking fish. I mean, the ones we have here are kind of a drab olive green with like reddish pinkish eyes. They're an ugly fish, man. But then again, they're beautiful. I agree, Jerry. They put up a good fight, man. Gates Masher? No, I haven't, Stats. I have not seen him. Where's he from? Let me turn this a little bit here. Oh, Peggy, that's always been their goal. Gates Masher. Oh, I'm sorry, Stats. I thought you were a gentleman. I'm sorry, lady. My bad. Well, I don't like to ask that kind of stuff on YouTube. For one, I'm married. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. The other thing is, you know, a lot of people don't want to disclose too much information about themselves. Right on. Right on, Stats. Well, I've seen you on a bunch of other channels. There you go, Jerry. Oh, Gay Smasher's a native. I watch a. I do follow a guy. It's a comedy channel. His name is. I think it's Daniel Knifeblade. He's more of a comedy channel, but he is funny as shit. I think that's his name, Daniel Knifeblade. But he's totally comedy. There's nothing serious about him. Oh, okay. Yeah, no shit, Jerry. It helps me myself, man. Half and half, right on. That's what I like about fly fishing and tying flies. When I'm doing it, the only thing I'm thinking about is fly fishing and tying flies. Yeah, my family is a just call it a calico. We have we have um, Black American, Hispanic American, Native American, Japanese. I mean Filipino. My family is an absolute melting pot. Hey, you betcha, Jerry. Anytime, brother. Anytime I can help anybody out, man, let me know. That's the rod I got, that one I posted. And I'll tell you what, man, I absolutely love that rod. And, I'm still just barely over a year into it. And I'm already able to pitch it out there, on average 45, 50 feet. But with a little bit of wind in my favor, I can get it out there 60 feet. When I first started with that little 4-weight rod I had, I couldn't get past 35, 40 feet. That was it, man. It drove me nuts. You know what, Peggy? My wife plays those games on her phone, and she's already got like, I think, $250 in gift cards by playing those games. Rudmitz, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Just sitting here on the back patio, having a cocktail and a smoke. I was supposed to go fishing today and I didn't because I spaced it out. It's Fourth of July weekend, so I thought I'd do this instead. Whoa, sorry about that, guys. Oh, you know what, Stats? Every time I lose a fly, and if I got brush or trees beside me or whatever, I always look at the lower ones, and every time I hardly ever find my own fly, but I always find somebody else's fly or somebody else's fly with the tip broke off or something or somebody's lure. Yeah, I always find that shit when I get hung up. Oh, I'll tell you what, man. I just for lunch today, my wife she was over in Idaho and she picked up some Chinese food from some place that got like a 4.7 rating anyway and brought it home. And I absolutely love Chinese food, man. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, I know San Francisco has a pretty old Chinatown, and Chinatown in Frisco is awesome. I think my wife plays that one, Peggy. Hey, Stella, what's going on? Frenchie, what's up? Yeah, that's what my wife does is the paid games. Like I said, she's already got like $250 in gift cards. In fact, I'm buying some of my fly tying supplies with her gift cards. Thanks, Frenchie. Appreciate it. Let's, thanks for coming in, Stella Persians. Yeah, there's games you can play on your phone, Peggy. All these different types, and they pay you to play the games. And then you got to take like surveys and stuff, and you can get paid for all that. I don't know. My wife's sleeping right now, and the last thing I want to do is wake her up. But I will get. I'll tell you what. I'll get a list of the games she plays, and I'll make a post of them. Yeah, Ryan's Johnny on the spot, man. Thanks, Ryan. What? Hey, that darn cat or that damn cat. Sorry, man. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate seeing you. Yeah, she's been having a hell of a time. She's got oh a a ruptured disc in her back, so she can only sleep for like an hour and a half or so at a time. Hey, Run, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it. Had a frog jump on your face. You know, it's I was looking at some channels on Facebook that from Australia. This was about a year ago, and a guy had a monitor lizard that it was only about 2.5 feet long, but it fell out of a tree and landed on his chest. They were having a barbecue in Australia, and I just thought, Jesus Christ, they got almost 3 foot lizards living in the trees, man. Hey, thanks, Frenchie. Yes, stats. Yeah, she has a ruptured disc, Peggy. She is. Yep, stats. We got a half a dozen ice packs in the in the freezer, and we she switches them out about every hour, hour and a half. Yeah, ice is a biggie. Yep. Billy Bob, what's going on, brother? That's pretty funny, Jerry. Stones for a hog. Yeah, keep that inflammation down, isn't it? All right, Jerry. Thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate you, brother. Good luck. I hope you catch a hope you fill your stringer, man. Stats, you should go online. There's some stretching exercises you can do even when you're full blown sciatica, and it will. You can do these exercises for like a day and a half, 2 days, and I'm not kidding you. It will relieve the pain. It'll go away. You'll straighten yourself out. You should Google stretches to relieve sciatica. Google it. I'm not kidding you, man. It's in the lower back, Peggy. Oh yeah, she's getting treatment. She's going to the chiropractor once a week and a masseuse every other week. No, it's under control. It just came on like bam, like somebody. Yep, lower lumbar. Yep, like somebody flipped a switch. For Coops, what's up? Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it sucks, man. But it is getting better because she was out of work for about a week, and she's actually able to work a few days a week now. She kind of plays it by ear. If she wakes up and her back's hurting, she ain't going to work. But it is getting better. Ah, that sucks, Ron. Hey, what's going on, Real Fishy? Get you hooked up, brother. There you go. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I was supposed to go fishing today and do a live stream, but I forgot it was 4th of July weekend, and the traffic and the campgrounds and all the good fishing holes. There's just so many people out. I just thought, you know what, I'll go fishing Monday. All right, Stats. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate it. Take care. Thanks, Dad. I appreciate it. Thanks, that damn cat. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. I haven't seen you in a while. I apologize for not. I haven't really been visiting my rockhound community. I've got a new obsession with fly fishing, and I've been kind of lacking on my friends. That damn cat has been following my channel for when I first started out, when I was just a rockhound channel. Thanks, that damn cat. I appreciate it. Thanks, Peggy. I'll tell her. God, it is so nice out here tonight. There's no bugs. It's just absolutely perfect. I mean, we don't have any mosquitoes at all, but sometimes we'll have the gnats and the flies. Yes, I do. I have some wicked pieces of quartz. They're just absolutely phenomenal. I'm in Central Washington State. Where are you at, Real Fishy? Let's see. It is. What time is it here? 9, 10. Oh, you're East Coast. Me say, no, I never did. Two reasons. One, the hosta right in front of it, and all the plants and moss. It urine would kill them all, and I like the moss on the fountain. And number two is I'm the one who has to clean it out. So hell no, I'm not gonna piss in it. Myrtle Beach, yeah. Oh, cool. I bet you got some good fishing there, don't you, real fishy? Well, it's got to be a good sign, Peggy. We got more and more people and less bugs sucking their blood. Oh, hell yeah, real fishy. That's awesome. I'm just since I started fly fishing, I don't think I've caught a fish over 13 inches long, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. I absolutely love fly fishing, man. My buddy from Scotland talked me into getting into it, man. And I did some live streams, and these guys from Europe and all over the place, even from some in America, gave me advice while I was, in real time doing a live stream. And even though I looked like an absolute idiot, they were kind, gave me good advice, and then they got me into fly tying, and now I'm totally addicted. Thanks, Ryan. You're awesome, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I've heard that, but you know what? All I know is here where I live, we never have had mosquitoes here because we don't have any standing water here. All the water, the creeks, the rivers, the streams, everything has got a good current to it. And for mosquitoes to flourish, they got to have stagnant water because their larvae won't make it. What's up, Gil? How's it going, brother? Oh, cool. Cool, real fishy. That's awesome, man. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock here, and shit. We'll probably have at least another 30, 40 minutes of daylight at least. Trevor Flies, what's up, man? That's what I should have did. I should have tied flies, but I tied flies earlier today after I had to cancel my fishing trip. So I tied a few flies, and then I was like, you know what? And then I did some chores, and I was like, I just feel like going and sitting out on the patio and having a cocktail and a smoke and just chilling and doing a little live stream bullshitting people. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Yeah, exactly. I know, and that's we have frogs here, a lot of frogs, but they're not aquatic frogs. We have probably like I would say at least 8 different types of I think they call them tree frogs. Those little tiny suckers that you never ever see in the water. But we do have a couple species of aquatic frogs, but most of them are tree frogs. Oh, you're in the Philippines? Oh man, I'll bet. I'll bet you are living life, man. Yeah, dragonflies. Well, dragonflies feed on a lot of different types of insects, aquatic insects. Dragonflies are good bugs, same as praying mantis. All right, guys, I got to run in and use the restroom and freshen up my cocktail. I'll be right back. Don't touch anything. Okay, guys, back. Sorry about that. You caught up on chat here. No, B say we don't have those kind of frogs here. That damn cat. Yeah, it's already midnight. You're on the West Coast. Peggy? Nah. Thanks, that damn cat. I appreciate it, man. Honey, how's it going? We're just sitting out here enjoying the evening. I mean, there's no wind. The the temperature is just it's probably, I don't know, 68, 70 degrees. It's just absolutely perfect. 9 o'clock in San Diego. It's 9 o'clock here in Washington State. You're in San Diego, honey? That's where I went through basic training at NTC Diego. And then when I got out of boot camp, I was stationed at NAS Miramar for my entire hitch. I absolutely love San Diego, La Jolla, Miramar, Escondido. I love that area. Yep. Awesome. I know the area very, very, very well. It's 4th of July here in Washington, too, Vise. You gotta love it, man. You know what? I actually like the fact that I'm not hearing any fireworks. I have a cannon that I made several years ago, and I make my own black powder and make my own wicks, fuses. And I was gonna go out and pop a round off, but it's so quiet. If I go out and pop that round off, I am instantly with that cannon. I am instantly underneath the microscope. So we're just gonna leave it. Oh, you live in National City? Right on. Yeah, I know. I know they are down there. I know, and that's one thing that I'm kind of glad I don't hear them because my dogs would just be a nervous wreck for you know 2.5, 3 days. They would just be absolute nervous wreck. Oh yeah, when I was in the Navy, man, we hung out. We used to go down and cruise around La Jolla, and then usually on Saturdays we'd make up a huge lunch in an ice chest and go down to Torrey Pines Blacks Beach. Everybody's getting naked down there. We'd go down there, do that trip all day party. Yeah, we had some good times down there, man. Yeah, it was crazy. I actually did like Miramar a lot. It used to be a Navy base. In fact, it was the when the Navy had that base, it was the largest concentration of fighter aircraft on the planet. And 1/3 of the United States Navy was within a 30-mile radius of San Diego. Oh yeah, it's beautiful, rich area. Loja is. Yeah, there's a lot of bases down there, but I heard a guy online told me that the Navy turned it over to the Marine Corps, and it's a Marine base now, a Naval Air Station, Marine Naval Air Station. Bisay, he's absolutely right. I make my own black powder, and I get my potassium and my sulfur. You can get equal amounts of it dirt cheap for enhancing potting soil. And then all you need to do is make your own charcoal, and you get the recipe. I'm not going to say, I think it's 75%. I don't know. I have to look because I haven't made any powder in a year and I got a buzz. So I think it's 75% charcoal, 15% potassium nitrate, and 10% sulfur. I'm pretty sure that's the recipe, the Chinese recipe. Your daughter wants to join the Marines? I'll tell you what, man, not a bad choice. Especially if you're living down in that area. The Marines got a heavy, heavy presence down there in the San Diego area. Just as strong presence as the Navy. So if she went Navy or Marine Corps, at least she'd be home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it shows you on Google. That's how I learned how to make gunpowder. I just Googled it. Yeah, if she's going to go in the military, man, do it young. That's the best way to do it. Because even if you only do 10 or 15 years in the military, you're still going to get something. You're going to get some hella fucking good VA loans. I mean, you're going to get some good breaks. Okay, honey. No problem. Oh, yeah, this is nice out here, man. I can't believe I'm still in a t-shirt. Usually this time of night, you're putting a flannel on because it cools down here in the Pacific Northwest once the sun goes behind those ridges. But tonight is an exception. Oh, I'll bet a 5 pound charge. Jesus Christ. That's a huge charge, man. Wow. That cannon I made, it only, and I make quick powder. I don't, oh, what they call, I think I call it, I can't remember the name. Anyway, they compress it and they make it the granules super super tight. Mine is loose. Mine's more like a serpentine powder, like they used to make back in the Mountain Man days. So it's super dirty. It doesn't have near the velocity, but it'll still, at 50 yards, it'll take a deer or an elk down in a heartbeat. Yeah, the type of powder I make is actually the type of powder they use in fireworks. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know how the hell they get away with tannerite. Man, that shit is vicious. I mean, a 5 pound charge will do damage in a contained area like you would not believe. And you can buy that stuff in 5, 10. I don't know if it goes any higher than a 10 pound charge. But that tannerite's some badass shit. I'll tell you guys right now, I'm looking at my screen and I'm looking at out here in the woods, and it's a lot darker than what my screen is showing. It's a lot darker. I mean, it's still plenty light enough to take a shot through the timber if you had to, but it's not near as light as what my screen's showing. Hey, Mary Jane Doe, what's going on? Yeah, it's still light. I mean, it's plenty light enough to see. But my phone is actually a little brighter. Yeah, the phone cameras are amazing. Thanks for stopping in, Mary Jane Doe. Good to see you. I'm good. I hope you're well. Yeah, see, Run is he's in the same state I'm in, and he's I don't know, probably an hour and a half, 2 ways away from me, 2 hours away from me. Hey, Paul, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. Let me see here. Hold on a second. No, I can't. I was gonna check out. I see. Whoops. Yeah, it's supposed to start warming up here. Actually, I mean, normally this time of year we'd be having triple digits, but I think the hottest has been like 91, 92. I seen Mary Jane Doe has a new avatar. I tried to go and make sure it was you. I'm sure it's you though. Yeah, you're in what, Mary Jane Doe? You're in upstate New York or somewhere near there. I'll bet it's muggier than hell there. Man, it's just absolutely perfect weather here. I mean, I'm still in a t-shirt. It's nice and cool. It feels like zero. Yeah, it feels like 0% humidity. I see that. Yep, Peggy, you're West Coast. Yeah, be safe and hear me. Is too. Thanks for stopping in, Peggy. I appreciate you. It's that time. Night, Peggy. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Yeah, I can't believe how much lighter that phone is, man, than how dark it actually. I mean, it's starting to get dark now. What a lovely evening, though. Man, I'm so glad there's no wind. Usually, this time of night, we still have wind. Yeah, it's dark enough. All the birds are roosted. You don't hear any birds making any noise whatsoever. It is quiet, isn't it, man? I'm digging this big time. Every once in a while, there's kids down at the park still. I think they're playing hide and seek down there. You can hear one of them every once in a while let out a squawk. Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely, be safe. Thanks for coming by. I sure appreciate you. Okay, I had to go let the dogs out. They were back there barking, wanting out. What do we have here? Hey, knock it off. I don't know if you guys can hear my dog. He's acting like a jackwagon. Yeah, exactly. Hear him? He's raising hell, man. There's always something going across the backyard. So he always comes out and smells scent. Here he goes. There he goes, Mr. Action Jackson. Simmer down, dude. So tonight's selection is a sativa. I think it's sativa. Yep, says sativa. Smells good. You know what? The squirrels here screw with my dogs so bad, and they'll come down to the tree all the way down to like 8 feet off the ground, and the dog's sitting right there, and they just fuck with them and fuck with them, and the dogs are going crazy, and the squirrels are making noise. And then the blue jays, they get all spun up in the middle of it. It's like nature's fucking acid trip with a bunch of confused animals. Yeah, my dogs actually, these two pit bulls I have, one's purebred, one's half pit, half Dalmatian. They've actually killed at least between the two of them, I would say at least 5 squirrels. And then the little female, the purebred, she's killed 3 skunks. And she usually does it between 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning. And then the first thing she wants to do is run and try to jump in bed, but I can always pin her in the mudroom so she doesn't get anywhere in the house but that one small room where the washer and dryer is. But you want to talk about a train wreck at fucking 2 o'clock in the morning, getting woke up to a dog sprayed by a skunk. So what happens is I dispose of the body, the skunk body, and my wife runs a bath of hydrogen peroxide. What else? I think it's baking soda. It's not tomato juice. It's not lemon juice. You don't want to use anything acidic because dogs have, believe it or not, have extremely sensitive skin. And the skunk spray is like acid. And that's why when they get sprayed in the face, they're just going to have huge snot goobers running out of their nose. Their eyes are going to be all swelled shut, and they're going to have stuff running out of their eyes. Is because the skunk spray is highly acidic. Yeah, and then I got to throw a skunk body in a bag and drive it up in the woods which usually takes me about 20 minutes because I want to make sure it's far away from the house so I don't have to smell a damn thing. And that's happened 3 times with that little pit bull. She's the only one that'll attack a skunk. The lab I had, she was like, "No way, I ain't have nothing to do with a skunk." She never got sprayed. What are you doing, Tit? You want to go inside? Yeah, she's right here by me now. She's like, "Let's go inside and lay down, Dada." You ready for bedtime? Are you? You little tit. Hey, no. Finn. That's him right there. Mr. Aggressive. Yeah, exactly, B-Say. Because even after you give them all those baths with all that stuff, they're still going to stink like skunk. You're going to, if they come and get within an inch of your face, you're going to smell it for at least 10, 14 days after the fact. What are you doing, Elrod? Hmm? If you guys want to go inside and lay down, go. You guys don't need me. Yeah, skunks have been bad this year here, man. I mean, at least a half a dozen times, my dogs have went crazy upstairs and came running down the stairs and wanted outside. And first thing I do is open up my bedroom window. I want to see, if I can smell anything. And every time I smell skunk, and they can smell it upstairs, and it's like, hey, let's go get some of that on us, man. We want to fucking stink and be miserable, huh? Look at me, don't you? Big bonehead. You skunk killers. Oh, you skunk killers. Starting to get dark now. Big time. In fact, you can't see out in the woods at all. The candle. But yeah, you can just see just past the fence, maybe 10 feet. It's dark now. Well, guys, I think I'm going to shut down this stream and call it a night. I appreciate everybody for coming in. Thanks for the conversation, you guys. I appreciate you all. Just gonna take the dogs in. They're both standing here looking at me. They're like, "Okay, it's time to go to bed, Dada." You guys are spoiled rotten. Yeah, it's funny. My gun room smells like skunk. All right, thanks, Mary Jane Doe. I appreciate you coming in. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this, guys. I think I'm ready to hit the rack. What time is it? Yeah, 9:30. Oh my God. Yeah, the senior citizens got to hit the rack. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out. Pacific Northwest Outdoors. What's going on, brother? Happy 4th of July, man. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. I just been sitting out here in the patio, bullshitting. I was supposed to go fishing today, but I forgot it was 4th of July weekend until I heard the traffic on the pass and was like, nah, I don't think so. All right, man. You guys take care. Thank everybody for coming in. I appreciate Pacific Northwest. All right, man. You guys all have a good one. Everybody be safe this weekend. If you want to play with fireworks, be sure you follow the